Kevin, than we have ever seen before. Yes, they have to be rim protectors. Yes, they have to control the paint. But now those bigs are asked to defend in space, to guard on the perimeter. Kevin, you know this. That's a tall task.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Curry is out there with Green, and it's Simmons in at the 3, the small forward. Irving can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Simmons. He kicks to Embiid. A new 14 for the 76ers. Tries again. And it's sent back by KD.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Here's Harden on the wing. Aldridge trying to break free. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Griffin.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Curry against Irving. And here's Harris from the arc. Hands it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Harden the pass to Aldridge. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Rejected by Harris. Now Curry. Pass to Embiid. Back to Curry. Aldridge with some nice D.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here is Harris. James Harden picking up that last basket. With the floater, he doesn't hit that one. Aldridge with some nice D. The shot. And it's Durant missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to talk with Brett Brown for a minute. He knows they'll have to reckon with LaMarcus Aldridge. His post-up, mid-range game makes him kind of a throwback, but he stood the test of time. Coach said he'll be a factor. We just have to limit his impact. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Curry, following the miss by Griffin. Curry kicks to Green. Four on the clock. Embiid finds Curry. Good work there as it goes. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
Now the pass to Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's 7 points for James Harden.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here is Harris. His last outing, he had 24 points. That's tipped and stolen by Irving. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Durant. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Green with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, how about the versatility? Danny Green on the interior. Go ahead.
Irving passes to Harden. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Curry with the bounce pass. And it's sent back by Aldridge. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And even after the Achilles tear for Durant in the 2019 finals, he got a huge contract after he opted out.
Most teams felt they were willing to pay him while he rehabbed. that 4 year. That was the case as the Nets gave him a 4-year max money deal. His next chapter is underway as he changed his number to 7.
Irving, good.
Okay, how about the great body control by Kyrie Irving, one of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
Now here is Harris. He's got 5. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. Durant against Simmons. And the shot goes down.
What precision and focus from Simmons, just feeling no one can guard him down on the block.
And there's the feed to hammering it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Curry against Irving. Simmons inside. Over Durant. No good from Simmons. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Here's Embiid. James Harden picking up that last basket. Shot clock at 6, and it's Simmons penetrating. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Irving passes to Griffin. Over Green. And Griffin scores. The assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here is Harris. He's got 5. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Oh, goodness.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Milton's checked in. To the paint. Here's Harris. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Harris has got 7 points in the game. The Nets with the lead. Irving passes to KD. Harden with it. Jordan dishes to Harden. Harden draws the double. Griffin, no one around him. And the 3 off target.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
To the inside, Simmons. And that one, good. Simmons got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Oh, Griffin in position. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yet another way Griffin beats you. Great body control going up over the top. Here's
Milton, guarded by Harden. Looking it over. Hilton the pass to Curry. Griffin with some nice D.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Harden with the step.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Curry finds Embiid. Curry against Irving. Goes up to the stripe. They get the rebound. Harris trying to get free. No good. Shot missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
But tried by Simmons. And the basket is good. Simmons got 8 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Passes to Jordan. Outside, KD. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Nets lead by 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
2.
That free throw, no good. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play. And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
Durant, the pass to Harden. A 3-ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Harris passes to Milton. Here's Embiid. A shot that time, not on target. The Nets go the other way with it. Simmons against KD. Harden the pass to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, DeAndre Jordan remains one of the best rebounders in the NBA. His ability to dominate the glass and get you extra possessions, just a thing of beauty.
The Nets shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Now, when DeAndre Jordan is engaged, this guy is flat out a difference maker. He understands how to play to his strengths.
And so Jordan nails both of them. The 76ers trail by 7. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Curry on the wing. Guarded by KD. That one drops for him. Curry's got 6.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
In the corner, Irving with it. Shoots over Curry. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. At one time a poor free throw shooter, DeAndre Jordan has really improved this part of his game, and he was asked back when he was struggling if he had ever considered shooting them underhand like some have in the past.
I haven't. I've never tried it. I've never secretly tried it in practice or anything like that. I think I'm going to try to shoot it regular for a while, and if that's my last resort, then so be it.
You know, he's made some progress with his method, though.
Yeah, him, Drummond, Capella, a lot of the guys who were getting the hack-a-shack treatment have made great strides.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Alec Burks, Joel Embiid out there with Simmons. Then there's Howard. And it's Milton in at the shooting guard position. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He throw good, James Harden.
And until their playoff run, the Brooklyn Nets weren't a team we thought of as a free agent destination. And Doris, you almost forget that they play in the biggest market in the country.
And Greg, who would have thought that in New York and Los Angeles, arguably the most competent franchises would be the Nets and the Clippers? These are 2 of the historically dilapidated teams no longer content to play second fiddle in those major markets.
Milton the pass to Simmons. The dish to Embiid. No good from Simmons.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Dinwiddie dishes to Harden.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Now, Dwight Howard staying engaged on the defensive end. Boy, does he make an impact.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Simmons. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 8 points for Blake Griffin.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look right at the cup. Nicely done.
Now, here's Burks. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. Harden against Simmons. Harden draws the double. Down low. Here's KD. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 8-point game.
You can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
Durant kicks to Harden. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 4-point Nets lead.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Pass to KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Pass to Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
That free throw, no good. Doris, you and I enjoy discussing pure scorers, great shooters, but guys that can score a myriad of ways. Give us a couple of names that we don't always hear about that really impress you.
Well, one young man who I think has got an offensive game that is really continuing to grow and is quite beautiful already is Zach LaVine. But probably the best example, Kev, would have to be the multi-time winner of the Six-Man Award, and that's Sweet Lou Williams. This guy can score against any defense. He's great in pick and roll. He has become a better playmaker, but Lou Williams is a problem to guard.
And as people will say, he is a professional scorer.
That's perfect, yes.
Here's Thibault, guarded by Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thibault. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Dinwiddie outside. The pass to Harden. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. James Harden is second.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, think about the Nets' Kenny Atkinson, a finalist last season for NBA Coach of the Year. This young coach got a well-deserved contract extension, and what I love is his team competes at a high level every night.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Doris, you think about how hard this Brooklyn team competes. I think they take right after their head coach.
I don't think there's any doubt, Kevin. Coach Atkinson is still willing to get on the court and jump into drills with his players. Let's remember, going back to the early days of his career, he was a player development coach. And before that, yes, he even played. That effort and willingness to break a sweat very much reflected in his group.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
checkout stats for Griffin.
Coming off a terrific season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
High post, KD. Simmons is there. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. Great showing for him last season. 8th in scoring, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Embiid finds Simmons. Back to Embiid. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Works for 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. No one covering. Griffin's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, phenomenal decision-making from the young guard, Spencer Dinwiddie. Nicely done, putting it on time and on target.
Here's Thibault, guarded by Harris, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Of course, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA? Or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Dinwiddie passes to Durant. Puts it up from 17, and it's good off the back rim and in. KD's got 9.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Here's Simmons. Nice D from Durant.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Burks has got his first points in this one. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. KD can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. High post, Howard. Passes it to Thibault.
Hey, right here.
And here's Burks. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Embiid, no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Jordan, the pass to KD. Shoots it up. And it's off the back rim, no good. The 76ers trail. Outside, Simmons. Burks with it. Back to Simmons. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. And it's good for 2. Griffin's got 6 in the quarter.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. And the shot is good. Embiid's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Timeout called the Nets. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
Changes for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Jordan. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Durant. Curry's checked in for Philadelphia. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Irving against Curry. Pass to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 9 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Irving. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
There's the pass to Embiid. Back to Curry. Back to Embiid. To the wing on the left. Here's Thibault. Offensive rebound. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Embiid.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Aldridge against Howard. Aldridge dishes to Griffin. Aldridge trying to break free, and Griffin with the score. The assist by Aldridge. 14 points for Blake Griffin.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Simmons finds Embiid. Basket good.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Dinwiddie passes to Aldridge. Back to Dinwiddie. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Count it. Good. Griffin's got 16 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Left side, Curry passes to Embiid. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Dinwiddie kicks to Griffin. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Irving for the 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid. Inside, Howard, the pass to Curry. To the inside. It's stolen by Harris. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Nets. They're up by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm and we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense, called some high percentage plays. Even when the defense devised different looks, they always seem to have the answer. That's good coaching.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, I didn't even know who some of these guys were, but their bench came up with some big shots. Gave the team a lift offensively. It's always possible those guys will see more minutes in the second half, but at the same time, you're a starter. You're a starter for a reason. We shall see, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. The 76ers trail by 5. Outside Curry. Pass to Harris. And Griffin sends it back. In the corner. Harden lets it fly. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Griffin. Griffin's got 18 points.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunity.
Griffin against Harris. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Simmons got 20.
A hard worker who really ferociously strives to improve. Simmons tonight has been unstoppable at the offensive end.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now the pass to Embiid. Curry against Irving. Curry passes to Simmons. Dishes it to Embiid. And here's Green outside. The shot comes out. Nets leading by 7. From outside the arc. That shot by Griffin, no good. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Green against Harden. Here's Irving. Hands it from short range. Irving's got 8 points.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Simmons against KD. The second chance effort. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here is Durant. 11 points in the game. Now Harden over Embiid. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Durant against Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Simmons missing again. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Durant kicks to Irving. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's the teardrop. And it's sent back by KD. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The 76ers trail by 8. Curry on the wing, guarded by Harden. Curry passes to Simmons. Over Irving. The 76ers again can't hit it. Over Green, and Durant gets it to go. KD's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Kevin Durant's looking at the defender like, hey, if you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it.
Well, Doris, you knew that his free agency would be one of the biggest stories of the summer. Everyone tries their best to land Kevin Durant.
And even considering the injury, anyone would be willing and able to take Kevin Durant on their roster. Why? Because when he's healthy, you become an immediate contender.
Harden, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And the Nets making a change here. Jordan's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Milton's checked in.
Shooting one.
They throw good. James Harden.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Harris inside. Aldridge is covering. A nice shot by Harris.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Nets leading by 9. Now here's Irving. 8 points for him. Passes it to Harden. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Pass to Harris. Here's Milton. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Jordan. Harden the pass to Durant. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Embiid. The Nets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Alec Burks checked in for the 76ers.
One shot. One shot.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
The 76ers trail by 12. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
And Aldridge comes over to help. Here's Milton. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Milton's got his first basket of the night.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Irving finds Harden. Fires for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Milton the pass to Harris. Over Irving. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Tobias Harris.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. Free throw good, Jordan. And the 76ers making a change here. Howard's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Philadelphia. They trail by 9 points. Green kicks to Burks. Howard up on top. He dishes it to Harris. Takes a shot at the elbow. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here's Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Dwight Howard.
Well, this guy, Kyrie Irving, just so reminiscent of his idol, Kobe Bryant. He is one of the cold-blooded scorers in the game, an absolute torture for a defender to guard.
The Nets haven't made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
2.
And he knocks down the first one. And, you know, Doris, for both Kyrie and Kobe, each had an urge to step out on his own, you know, to put their fingerprints on a team.
No doubt, Kevin. For Kobe, it was Shaq. For Kyrie, it was LeBron. And think about last season. Kyrie actually called LeBron to apologize. But let's not kid ourselves, right? He is most comfortable in the starring role. Boy, you talk about the all-time great below-the-rim finishers. Kyrie Irving is on that list. He can use either hand. So much English. This guy is tough.
Howard dishes to Burks. Here's Milton. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
So a moment now to see the story on LaMarcus Aldridge. Coming off a terrific season, 18th in rebounding, 18th in blocks, and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And like you said, one of the better rebounders in the league last season. He displayed a tireless work ethic that I think really rubbed off on the team. Here's Harris. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. You know, Doris, as great a scorer as he is, Kyrie Irving doesn't draw a ton of fouls.
Kevin, I think that has everything to do with his elusivity. This is a young man who can finish with either hand, can get separation on any defender. This is the one thing you'd say about Kyrie Irving. He does not initiate contact around the rim.
One shot.
Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and, boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
It's Harden with the drive. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's now 32 points for James Harden. The 76ers trail by 10. Burks finds Harris. That shot missing. Nice D from Aldridge. And with Harris, he's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
Here's Burks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Love to see Alec Burks get aggressive with the defense. This guy terrific getting the defense to foul him.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Burks.
Alec Burks, Kevin, continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a two-guard.
And Burks hits 2 free throws.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
That one good for 2.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Bounce pass from Burks. The pass to Milton. Six to shoot. Harden with the defensive effort. Stripped away. A shot by Milton, no good.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
1:56 left to play in the third. Irving against Burks. Pass to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. That's 36 points for James Harden.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Milton. 1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, well, that's an example why.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Milton. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Kept alive.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Harris misses.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Here's Durant. Lays it up off the glass. KD's got 11 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harris against Aldridge. Harris passes to Burks. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, Dwight Howard made quick work of that one.
And so it's Brooklyn feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. We'll start a 3-game homestand with that game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 2 spot. Durant for 3. Connects from 3-point range. KD's got 23.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
To the paint, here's Harden. Misses in close.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
To the middle. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers trail by 16. Here's Simmons. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Harden outside. And no good that time. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Simmons. At the elbow, it's Harris. Howard trying to free himself up. Harris, no good. Brooklyn leading by 14. Irving passes to Durant. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. KD's got 16 points here in the second half. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Back to Simmons. Feeds it to Howard. Another shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Dinwiddie's checked in for James Harden. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the 76ers. The Nets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Simmons kicks to Harris. KD against Curry. Pass to Thibault. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Brooklyn leading by 12. Dinwiddie passes to Durant. Over Harris. KD with the bucket. Durant's got 27 points.
Well, do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking, because he can heat up in a hurry?
And Philadelphia calls time here. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
A nice shot by Harris.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And stolen by Simmons. And the shot goes in. Thibault's got 4 points this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Irving double team. Here's Claxton. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Nets lead by 12.
Well, the evolution of Kyrie Irving continues. He comes in as a scoring point guard, but more and more those passing skills are on display.
Here's Feibel. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Doubled by Howard. Picked away. And now Philadelphia on the break. And that one's good. Feibel. Feibel's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. Irving against Curry. The pass to KD. Howard against Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Irving double team. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
Aldridge. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's, Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point, when it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Simmons down low. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Outside, KD. Over Simmons. No good on that one. The 76ers go the other way with it. Dinwiddie against Green. Kicks to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Irving against Curry. Aldridge, no one around him. And the Nets miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Count it. 16 points for Dwight Howard.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Irving passes to Aldridge. He kicks it to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
You respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Curry passes to Harris. Misses the 3. Howard misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Curry with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Curry leading the charge.
I think this is someone you have to account for in transition. Seth Curry does a great job getting into open space.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Harden kicks to Griffin. Back to Harden. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 42 in the game.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Curry looking it over. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Irving against Curry. Over Irving. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Curry.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops.
Well, Uncle Drew will go out there and do his thing, won't he? Kyrie Irving, an exceptional player. And in fact, if you ask other NBA players, he's one of their favorite to watch.
Both free throws good for Irving. The 76ers trail by 6. Passes it to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
You guys, you really can't say enough about Simmons. Bouncing off defenders like it's nothing on his way to the basket.
Harden against Green. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Jordan. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Irving looking over the floor.
Well, they're just riding a hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
This guy's a really clever penetrator. You have to be aware of Seth Curry's craftiness on the drive.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively. Durant dishes to Irving.
Jordan kicks to KD. That one falls. Durant's got 11 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Irving against Curry. He feeds it to Embiid. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Right side, Griffin. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
To the inside and stolen by Jordan. And here's Harden for 3. Green with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 8. The feed to Curry. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
I'll tell you, not a lot you can do on defense there, Floyd. Curry on a mission to score the basketball.
Upside, Griffin. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The 76ers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. To the paint and stolen by Jordan. Durant, the pass to Irving. Shot from free throw range. That one misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Green in the post. Guarded by Harden. Inside. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Curry.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Harden against Green. Harden dishes to Jordan. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 8. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
Free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Lobs it up for Jordan, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Curry.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Shoots. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They're leading by 4. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and that's an intentional foul. And comes through. Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 6. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Another miss by Philadelphia. Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
to meet the biggest moments, and he's willing to grind. I just love watching this guy go.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Back to Smith. The tray. They grab their own miss. Robinson finds Smith. From deep three-point range, that shot off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability